Hello, football fans! In this video, we'll answer a hot question. Why didn't Lamine Yamal win the 2025 Ballon d'Or? He was brilliant. He finished second. He won the Copa Trophy. But the big prize went to Ousmane Dembélé. Let's break down the real reasons. Trophies, stats, decisive moments, the voting system, and media narratives. Trophies still matter. The Ballon d'Or is an individual award, but history shows that team trophies weigh heavily. In 2024/25, Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League and domestic titles, with Dembélé playing a decisive role. When voters see a player at the center of a Champions League triumph, that impact often outweighs pure individual brilliance. This season, PSG had the silverware. Barcelona did not. Big game moments leave a mark. Another crucial factor, decisive performances in the biggest matches. Dembélé delivered standout moments in the Champions League knockouts and the final. These spotlight performances stick in journalists' minds. When voting time comes, it's often those match-winning contributions that separate first from second. Individual output. Volume versus role. Now let's talk numbers. Dembélé's goals and assists tally was extremely high across League One and the Champions League. Yamal was sensational as a creator and wide attacker, producing goals and assists as well. But at 18, he was still sharing responsibilities in Barcelona's squad. Voters tend to reward the player who posts massive raw output while also lifting trophies. That tilted the scales toward Dembélé. Voting mechanics and recency bias. The Ballon d'Or is decided by international journalists. This system tends to favor recency. The most recent big events weigh more than early season brilliance. Because PSG's triumph and Dembélé's decisive games came late in the campaign, they were fresh in voters' minds. That timing effect is well documented in past editions. Vote splitting at Barcelona. Here's another subtle point. Vote splitting. Barcelona had multiple standout players in contention. When a club puts forward several stars, votes from sympathetic journalists may scatter across them. Meanwhile, PSG had one clear flagship candidate, Dembélé. That consolidation gave him an advantage in the final tally. Age and expectations. Yamal's age is both his strength and his limitation. At 18, he became the youngest ever Copa Trophy winner, a historic achievement. But some voters hesitate to put such a young player at the very top, preferring to reward someone who has been battle-tested through a full season of leadership and decisive moments. In short, voters felt Yamal's time will come, but not yet. Narratives and media influence. The Ballon d'Or is shaped not only by statistics, but also by stories. PSG and French media built a strong narrative around Dembélé as the leader of their Champions League win, highlighting his redemption arc and decisive role. That story resonated internationally. For Yamal, the narrative was about his youth and potential, inspiring but not yet complete. Narratives don't equal manipulation, but they do shape perception. No evidence of corruption. Some fans wondered if behind-the-scenes deals decided the outcome. But credible sources like Reuters and France Football reported no evidence of manipulation. The result matches the transparent logic of trophies, performances, and voting mechanics. In other words, Dembélé's victory was not suspicious. It was explainable. So, here's the bottom line. PSG's Champions League triumph, Dembélé's decisive moments and big statistics, the timing of those performances, Barcelona's vote splitting, and Yamal's age and narrative, all combined to give Dembélé the 2025 Ballon d'Or. But make no mistake, finishing second at 18 is extraordinary. Lamine Yamal has already made history. And if he continues this trajectory, he could well lift the Ballon d'Or in the near future. Now it's your turn. Do you think trophies should matter more than individual brilliance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.